the guy that you partner with that business, and I'm not a big fan of partners in business unless there's like a true complement, right? Like there's a
Mhm.
good synergy. Like I think Steve Jobs and Wozniak are probably one of the best examples because Jobs was the outside guy. He was the guy that would stand on the stage and, push the marketing. He was a big idea guy. And then Woz would sit in the back kind of, making all the shit. But it usually doesn't work out that way with a business partnership. I mean, the failure rate with business partnership is probably just as bad as marriage, to be honest with you. It's probably even worse.
Yeah.
Why did you think that it was going to work out? Like at the time, why did you sign up with a partner?
So at the time, like number one, I wasn't familiar with it, and this person would seem to have been successful. So they had some capital to invest and a software background. And I wouldn't slander the guy. This person is absolutely brilliant. Like when we were friends, when we were younger, like one of the most outstanding people I knew. I didn't know how much their mental health had deteriorated, and also evolving in terms of like this person would brag about manipulating me to my face, not to mention third parties, and would talk down, like interrupt and talk down to me in pitch meetings and that sort of stuff. So like clear.
Was this early on or was this into the partnership?
So this was later in the partnership. There were signs of it earlier, and I wish I had just picked up on those and put my foot down.
Yeah.
But there really is. I mean, you talk about a red pill for how men and women interact. There's equally, if not more, detail in terms of how people interact in the course of a business. I'm personally not at all a fan of 50-50 partnerships. I think no matter what, it's going to be asymmetric, and there has to be somebody who's the lead. And if there's somebody there who's like actively stealing responsibility from other people, like won't let other people make decisions and then doesn't execute, like that's the most toxic possible combination you can get. And there are actually, plenty of people who fit that category, some unwittingly, but that's something to that I would always look out for. And I think by having a 50-50 partnership, you're usually asking for trouble. Like somebody has to be in charge.
Yeah. I mean, people that start up businesses are, they're like, you have to have a degree of narcissism to start up a business. Literally, you do. I mean, you're just never going to be successful unless you have some of the narcissistic traits. But at the same time, my old business coach, I had him on a Playing to Win. I think it might have been 2 or 3 episodes back. You guys can go back. I think it was episode number 26 or 27 with Cameron. He was saying that almost all successful entrepreneurs that he knows that are doing over $1 million a year in annual sales are clinically or could be clinically diagnosed as bipolar, right? It's a bizarre thing because you're celebrated when you go and create something that has some impact, and you're often admired by many people, but nobody truly understands the kind of crap that you go through as somebody that's the founder or the co-founder of the business, because Playing to Win is not easy. It's pretty fucking hard, actually. Like the mindset is the starting point,